Hello everyone, I'm Abhishek. Welcome to my channel Data Scientist. In this video, I'm going to talk about a strategy which helped me to bag a whopping 4.5 times multi-bagger. Indeed, the time frame was less than 2 years. So what we are gonna do in this session, we will be breaking this session into 3 distinct parts. The first, I would show you my account statement which my broker provided me this year. Second, I would reveal you the logic which I used to identify this potential multi-bagger. And finally, there would be a free gift for everyone. I would gift you a name of a stock which can become a potential multi-bagger using the same logic. Okay then, let's move ahead and see my account statement for the last financial year. Okay, very interestingly, this was my financial statement for one of the broker. I have 3 different brokers. This is the one which I got from a BMA Wealth Creators. I'm not showcasing the statement to glorify my achievement. My intent is to show you that common or retail investors can also make money in this market. I bought a company called Confidence Petroleum at a price of 5.735. I sold the company at a price of 25.98. My total investment was 86,000 and it became 3,89,000 in a span less than 2 years. Now I haven't bought this share at a single go. I did investment in 2 different phases. I will show you the logic as we proceed. It is a BSE registered company. The symbol of the company is provided over here. You can go ahead and check it, and the company doesn't trade in NSE anymore. So we need to see the BSE chart for this company. Okay, let's move ahead and see the logic, the underlying logic, why I bought Confidence Petroleum. I would elaborate step by step why I bought this company. I bought this company purely based on a monthly chart. I use monthly chart for my investment decisions. If you have seen my previous videos, I have done one suggestion, one recommendation in the area of real estate space, and that was purely as well based on the same logic. Now you see, I bought this company at the very beginning of 2016. Okay, and the idea was the company was in long-term downtrend. If you see, the company was in downtrend, and finally it broke the resistance and started its upward journey. I used a simple trading strategy which talks about a longer term moving average, which is the purple color line over here, and a green color line which is a shorter period moving average. I use the shorter period moving average to be an exponential moving average, and I get the longer term moving average as a simple moving average. So the journey, upward journey, just started from this point, and I see there was a retracement which was just on top of my shorter term moving average, and I started accumulating the share over here. So this was my first phase of investment which I did for Confidence Petroleum. What I did, I waited and see that the company actually moved from 5 rupees to 10 rupees, rather it went closer to 12 rupees, I haven't sold the company. Instead, when it retraced back again to that shorter term exponential moving average which I used, I bought few more. So my average became 5.73 as you see in my contract statement. So I invested a sum of 86,000 in two different phases, like I mentioned. I was not sure that what this fortune of the company going to be, but I was very optimistic of the fact that downward, you see, the longer term moving average will give support if the script goes down, and I have every possibility the script climbing up. And my target price was the previous high, which was 26 rupees odd. So I fixed a target of 26 as an exit point for this investment. That was a pre, target which I kept for myself. Let's see what happened after that. You see, um, beginning of end of 2017 and beginning of 2018, I did get my previous high target, and I sold all my scripts over here, okay, in this candle. Honestly, I was not that optimistic, or I was unaware of the underlying changes which was happening, and the company didn't stop in that price which was previous high and started moving on until 50 odd rupees, and the party is still continuing at 50. I missed the last 2x return, so honestly if I would have waited till now holding the company, I would have made a 9 times return. So definitely patience and your optimism is a key important element of investment that I learned from this mistake. Though I made a lot of money, but holding a company in its growth phase can be really rewarding if you know the true potential. I find this way of a cyclical business turning in favor as a very lucrative method to identify growth stocks via technical analysis. Of course, there are multiple other ways to analyze a stock fundamentally, and I'm not discussing those areas or elements over here, but I'm I'm more concerned, or I'm more focused in the areas of technical analysis, the way we can use that technical analysis to identify this type of movements in stock markets. I will quickly come and show you another quick return of mine in 2017-18. I made a 2 times return in a company called Morepen Lab. You can see the number 11 here. It's a Morepen Lab. My investment amount was very less. It was just about 10,000 rupees. I bought the company at 18 odd rupees and sold it at 36 rupees. I made just about my 2x return over there. The amount is not significant, but I just made this money in a span of 2.5 months. That was something which was more rewarding for me. I'll show you what was the chart structure or chart pattern at that point of time, which triggered this trade for me. Okay then, this is exactly what happened in 2017, the month of October, when Morepen Lab, exactly like Confidence Petroleum, was riding a growth. I missed this part absolutely. It would have been a great opportunity moving across Morepen like this. It retraced back, and it retraced until the longer term moving average you see, and it got exact support from here. I was expecting. I moved little, I waited until the stock started moving upside, and I took the trade close to 18 rupees. It actually went to its previous high in a matter of 2 months, which was really great. I just moved out at 38 because I thought the market was very expensive at that point in time and didn't wait. So this was exactly what happens often in stock market if you know what you are doing, if you're clear about the underlying logic. I will show you via this logic how could somebody have captured return of more than 5x in a span of 4 to 5 years time. I haven't traded in this example which I'm showing you. This is a company very very known in Indian stock market. This company is if you're aware of this company based on the chart structure, just write it the name in the comment section. I will be very happy with your participation. So what happened, based on this type of scanning or this type of investment strategy, the company broke out, took support exactly in the same area of shorter term exponential moving average, and finally it went ahead from 100 odd level to more than 1000 level. 1100 was the high it made in a span of 2 years. So you could have easily made this money if if you follow this type of investment strategy. Coming to another example, this is again a perfect example where we could have accumulated a count of just under 100 rupees at this level. The stock moved up from 2012 until 2015 at the 1000 level from 110x return. And this way of investment, this particular logic could have easily identified the counter for you. Coming back to a very common name called Havells India Limited, many of us are aware, but if you see when the stock was in this area, the longer term moving average was just below the shorter term exponential moving average. If somebody would have taken this trade, hold this investment for another 5-6 years, could have made 10x return. So it's not about you have to know the fundamentals of the stock very well. If you follow this strategy technically also, you can make a lot of money. Now I come to the end of this video where I promised you to give you a gift. The gift is a company I have identified which has fallen a long time, big time I would say, from 60 odd rupees to a level of less than 5 rupees, and it just started moving up. The upward journey has just started. The first entry signal came at 7 rupees odd 7 level. It broke and went to 20 rupees. Now it has retraced back to 14 rupees, trading just above its shorter term moving average. If you think and believe this company can make good profits, and profits for you, especially if you're investing based on the strategy, just like this video, subscribe my channel, and I would send the name of your company in your email ID free of cost. I won't charge you a single penny for that. Okay, I'm sure I will have a stop loss price as I mentioned over here. Everything will be there. Just feel free to touch base with me. I'm happy to answer your queries and give you this name free. I won't charge you anything. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please read the disclaimer carefully and send the email to datasciencefortrading@gmail.com. I repeat, datasciencefortrading@gmail.com. Thank you everyone. I'll again come back in another session with you. Cheers. Bye bye.